This is the Pocket Monster Manual. I am Willie Shambler here with Animich.
When should you buy a bird?
Never.
When it's cheap!
I like that.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Bram.
Bird up.
Moogle.
Bird.
Specs.
I got nothing.
We're talking about Starly. Bird Up, the worst show on YouTube.
Look at this bird. Look at this bird-ass bird.
It's certainly a bird.
Certainly is a bird. This is one of the birds I've seen today.
Of all the birds I've seen, this is the most recent.
Why do we have to have a new Pidgey every gen?
Because we just do.
We just got to do the same things over and over again. It's just one of the things that we do, you know? It's the same as we have to get 8 gym badges, and we have to have an annoying rival, and we've got to fight Team Not Rocket. Like, we have to have the bird.
Gary got 10 badges.
Fuck Gary Oak. He's not canon.
I don't mind this tradition too much. I mean, because usually the final stage of the bird ends up being pretty interesting, but their first form is just small bird, always. Small, nondescript, uninteresting bird.
To be fair, I think they've been trying to do something more interesting with them more recently, and this is maybe the last of the boring ones we got, right? Because after this, we get like Fletchinder and stuff. But yeah, I mean, you got to have some birds, right? There's going to be birds kicking around any region you go to, and so why don't we get them out of the way early? They flock in great numbers.
They sure do.
They sure do.
Oh god. The cries are quite obnoxious.
Their singing is noisy and annoying.
Yeah, fuck these things.
They flock around mountains and fields. Man,
we gotta make sure this episode is longer than a minute.
Who's used this one? Has somebody used this thing?
I mean, you got it, right?
I've used its evolution, so I've used it before, in theory, yeah.
I have too.
What gen is this?
4?
Yeah, 4. This is an episode we've done 3 times already.
We've done it. Well, you know what, actually, Bran, why don't you just play the Pidgey episode and any time...
Replace the word Pidgey with Starly.
This is the Pocket Monster Manual. I'm Willie Shambler here with MD.
Hi.
Shani.
Hi!
And Specs. We're talking about
Starly.
Time to talk about
Starly!
I am surprised, despite the fact that it is the tiny bird Pokemon, at how small Starly she is. It's like 30 centimeters tall.
What?
Which...
No fucking way.
Yeah.
It's a whole foot.
Then when it evolves, it gets really, really big. Where does all the extra mass come from?
This guy is the start of the long line of generic birds who are included in every single Pokédex.
He's perhaps the most generic. Like, the generic birds later on evolve into less generic birds, but he just turns into a bigger...
Starly.
Did try to kill Pikachu in the anime, though.
No, Spearow.
Was that?
God.
No way!
Yeah, no, it's Spearow.
Yeah, Spearow.
Oh, shit, I don't know anything about Pokemon.
That was embarrassing.
Apparently.
You're just going to edit that bit out, aren't you?
No, I won't.
Do you guys remember that really fat
Starly
from the anime, though?
No.
Yeah, it was like a little like carrier pigeon dude. He was like just massive. Absolute unit.
The stadium entry says, if at all possible, it will try to avoid battles. Small or weak enemies are blown away by whirlwind. So that's some sort of in-world like canon as to why
Starly
will use whirlwind and just annoy the hell out of you, blowing you away from battles.
But like, small or weak compared to
Starly!
Then, so it has to be littler than a foot. Of course it's going to get blown away. What the fuck?
I guess that's Caterpies and Weedles and Joltix, which it would be eating anyway. So yeah, that doesn't really make much sense.
Man, all these Pokédex entries suck ass. They're all like...
Is a bird.
It's small but fierce. That's basically what they all say.
It has an extremely sharp sense of direction. It can unerringly return home to its nest. I can do that too.
I can't.
Nah, me neither. I think that actually is a special power.